Danny Garcia versus Irislandi Lara. It was pretty much Danny Garcia's first time fighting at middleweight. It was a boring fight, man. I would like to say
Mm,
Danny Garcia stole money from the fans. He
mm,
stole money from. The reason why I say that he stole money from us, he should really be investigated for the way he just stole money. Danny Garcia hasn't been a champion since 2017. It's
mm,
2024. He hasn't been a champion since 2017 when he was at welterweight. He lost his belt in his first defense when he fought Keith Thurman back in 2017. So I don't know how this guy goes from 147 welterweight, moves up to 160, and he just automatically gets a title shot at his very first fucking fight at 160. And not for nothing, Danny Garcia has always been known to have a granite chin. I've never seen Danny Garcia hurt badly in a fight. He fucking fought Earl Spence. Everybody
mm.
knows what Earl Spence has done to his opponents. Broken eye sockets, ribs.
Yeah.
Earl Spence has really done damage to opponents. So I don't understand how Danny Garcia goes in there with 41-year-old Irislandi Lara and takes a straight right hand and he drops down. No, straight left hand and he drops down. It was no type of weight behind the punch. At that point, actually, Irislandi Lara, his feet were square. He didn't even turn into the punch. Um, we're gonna bring it up on the screen so you can see. But he stole money from us. He stole money. I don't
So
know what was up with that. I think it was for a check, but yeah, man, Danny Garcia,
do,
man, he's done. I don't think he needs to be fighting anymore. I don't think his heart is in it. I think
that's
that was
good.
just a money grab. Um, I will say, man, I sometimes these boxers just don't know when to give it up. But I
Mm,
think Danny Garcia kind of knew, like, hey, man, this is just that fight. I probably need to just get one more paycheck and then get up out of here. Because he
mm.
literally quit the stool. He went to his corner. His dad just waved it off. He took a knee. It was like, I don't know. It looked real, just flukish. I don't understand that one.
Mm.
It made sense to me.
Real quick
But
before you move on, do
yeah,
you think it's that? Because I was thinking that as well. But do you think it's that, or is it because we know when these guys, some of these guys, when they move up and they feel that power for the first time, they're like, wait, maybe I'm not as ready as I thought. Do you think it's that? Maybe.
it could be that, but it also could be the long layoff. But like I said, man, Danny
Yeah.
Garcia has been in the ring with people, bro. He was in there with Earl Spence. And I know for a fact Earl Spence is hitting harder than Irislandi Lara. So
It's very
I
true.
just don't, I can't necessarily say that. And I'm pretty sure during sparring, Danny Garcia was fighting people that's heavier than him before he came into the ring to fight at middleweight. So no, man, I don't want to just necessarily say it's that because when you actually see the punch, you're gonna see, bro, it was bogus. Irislandi Lara didn't put any weight behind the punch. His feet were square. He literally flicked his left hand, and Danny Garcia took a knee. They went to the corner. The referee walked over there. He said, "Hey, Danny, you're done." Danny's like, yeah." His dad's like, "Yeah, yeah, he's done." And
Mm.
it looked real flukish, man. I'm
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
disappointed in Danny Garcia, bro. It's a bad way to go out, bro, for someone who had a career like him. But that's on that fight. I want to go to the next fight, man. Canelo versus Berlinga. The fight started out pretty good, bro. It was an action-packed fight. In the third round, Canelo did catch Berlinga slipping, as I said he would. Berlinga threw four jabs in a row. Well, three jabs actually. He threw three jabs in a row. And as he was getting ready to throw his fourth one, Canelo timed it. Just as I said in my prediction, I said Canelo's going to time his jabs. He throws that bow and arrow jab, and he's going to get caught. On the fourth time, he tried to throw the jab. Canelo caught him. Well, what I will say is when Berlinga fell, bro, it wasn't even like he was rattled. He didn't get shook. He didn't get discouraged. He wasn't really phased by the knockdown, bro. He seemed more upset. He went to punching his gloves, like he just was just upset. Like, dang, I really let him catch me with that one. What I don't like, what Berlinga was doing was during the fight, he kept pinning himself in the corner. I don't know if he was just losing track of where he was, but every round he was just bouncing from corner to corner. He went from this corner, Canelo would tee off on him. He'd go to another corner. So I don't know what the strategy behind that was. I'm
Mm.
unsure. I don't know or what the game plan was. I really don't understand that one. Um, but I think he'll learn from it, bro. Anytime you're in the ring with someone like Canelo or Floyd, those type of fighters like a Bud, and even a Tank, man, you learn from it, and then pretty much your next couple opponents or whoever they have may be, they usually feel it because of the experience that you gain from fighting those type of fighters. But what I also will say though, man, more credit to Berlinga. I did like the way he stayed in the pocket in the championship rounds, bro. Later on in the championship rounds, he was trading with Canelo. He stayed in the pocket. He made sure he didn't show he was scared. So I definitely think Berlinga has a bright future, man. He's young, he's tough. Um, Even in the fight, bro, it was a point in time in the fight where Canelo tried to walk away. And Canelo does this a lot in his fights, bro. He tries to walk away. He'll walk back to the center of the ring, or he'll kind of just like walk off and turn his back to his opponents and just kind of show a little disrespect. And actually, Berlinga walked up and actually punched him. He literally went and punched him as Canelo tried to turn his back to him. And then they got off into like a little staring contest of talking trash to each other because of it. And then they went
Mm,
to the corner and ended the round. So
yeah, I
man,
love
shout
it.
out to Berlinga, man, for actually being like the first person to actually punch Canelo in his face when Canelo turns his back to him. So,
Yeah,
but overall, man, Canelo won by unanimous decision. He pretty much won all the rounds. I don't know, maybe he lost one if you want to give it to him. I think what I will say is this. I think I don't think Canelo is ready for Benavidez, man. I think Canelo has pretty much set himself up for where he has to chill in his fights. And when I say chill, I mean he doesn't want to have to deal with people that have high outputs. I think he doesn't mind fighting
mm,
strong fighters, but the problem is he likes his fighters right in front of him. He doesn't want to have to move. He likes his fighters just right there where he can kind of tee off on them.